Homelessness is something that can happen to anybody in a heartbeat. It takes 5 seconds to become homeless. There's a lot of educated people out there that things happen to, and you don't expect it. I had a fabulous career. You couldn't pay me more money in the career where the job I was at. I was in my top pay. They couldn't pay me anymore at the hospital I was at. But I took a medication and the next thing I know, I've had a massive head injury. Who would have expected that? If you walk across the street, you can get hit by a car. Who would have expected that? You're working in a job where all of a sudden they lay you off, but you didn't plan on that, and here you have 4 kids or, a house you just bought. You thought your career was going great. It can happen to anyone. I think there's truly a misconception. And having lived on the street, I have dealt with it firsthand, how people treat other people thinking that they're way above you because you're homeless. And, I really pity those people and I pray for them, because if they only knew how desperate they would be if it ever happened to them.
Coming in was so downridden and depressed, and didn't even see any light for at the end of the tunnel. Losing my job after working so many years, my body just gave out, and raising 2 daughters and putting them through school, and I tried everything I could do to think of how to save myself, and then I ended up just out there on the streets, and no place to live and nowhere to call home.
What led me to drugs, I think, was when I was a child, because you remember all these things as a child growing up, being molested. I was molested at 5 years old, and nothing was done about it. I was molested by my loved ones, my brother, my uncle, and nothing was done about it. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand. You're supposed to be, your loved one's supposed to protect you. My brother was supposed to protect me, but he didn't. He hurt me. And it's kind of hard to forgive a person or people. And that made my wall come up to people, because I didn't trust nobody no more. I didn't trust being around anybody. I guess I shut down, and by shutting down, that caused me, maybe drugs made me feel better, because I didn't have to think about it no more. I didn't have to do what people wanted me to. I done what I wanted to, and it was like comfort for me, and it was just hard, just hard.
Well, my mom lost her job, and my mom told me we had to go to the shelter, and I didn't like staying there because it was pretty cold, and I had to sleep on a mat. My mom was sad because she doesn't like living without a job or a place to stay. But Destiny, she helped us. She gave us a home to live in and everything like that. She gave us everything we need, so we thank her for that.
When I first was in the shelter, I did meet with Destiny with Volunteers of America. She was my advocate, but the relationship that I had with her was very personal to me. I was just surprised. I just didn't think anybody would really be like that. I would consider myself as a number, but she didn't treat me like that at all. And I just wanted to say thank you, Destiny, for helping me and my children with all the things that you've done for us. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
But I love the Navy, and it was well worth that 4 years. As a veteran, you know, we're told we have to do these things, and we sign a paper and we do it for our country because we love our country and we love our fellow man. That's the humanity, that's who we are, that's our spirit. And as veterans, we stick together and we do that. It's enriching, I think, to be with people that you understand and they understand you.
My whole life changed. Brought me in and gave me clothes and hygiene products. Fed me very well. Gave me a bed to lay down with, at night, and just gave me that censorship of being a man again. I could stand on, my own 2 feet again.
I think my mom is happy because she has a new house and she has a new job that she could work at.
They're teaching you a way of life so that you can adjust and make it out there in the world when you leave here. If I hadn't made that decision, I would be nowhere. And I am so much happier today and so much more hopeful. I am so optimistic, I cannot begin to tell you. I wish so many other people, I wish so many other women would come in to this program and get the help that they need, because this truly has been an answer to my prayers.
I didn't think no one could help me. I thought I was just that torn person that no one could help. I was just broken inside, from all angles. And I learned that I do deserve better. I learned to love myself more. I learned to be more ambitious. I have big dreams that I want to accomplish. I'm able to love people. For me, it was the best thing I ever done. It was the greatest thing I ever done to get in touch with myself and in tune with myself and knowing myself all over again, because I do deserve to be loved by me. I know God does, because He brought me here.
Well, this morning, morning aspiration, the word was hope. And one of the vets said he hopes, not for himself, but he hopes that all the other vets, while they're here and during the different programs, they're going to do a good job, not just in putting down the paperwork, but actually taking it to heart. He hopes that everybody has some kind of spiritual connection with God, and hopes that we all help each other as vets here. And basically it touched everybody this morning, what I'm saying? We all cheered and kind of clapped for him, because that's a big thing, hope. Hope can change your life.
Thank you, Volunteers of America. You made my life better, and you've made my children's life better.
You are my hero.
You made me grow. You made me tell my story and allow me to help others as others help me also. So I would say just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for being my hero.